Yo, what's going on everyone? Miles Midoriya here with a review of Spy Family Season 1, Episode 13. In the beginning, we see people and these group of dogs that are caged, but we'll get to that a little bit later. In another scene, we see Lloyd, Yor, and Anya having breakfast. Anya is rushing through the breakfast, and that is because Yor mentions that today is the day, which means they're going to be getting a dog. They go to the pet shop. Lloyd brings up that the one they went to works with his agency that sells war dogs. He wanted to get a guard dog for safety reasons. As soon as he said all that and they showed them dogs, I was like, this is not going to go well. She doesn't want any of them dogs. She want a cute dog. These dogs is tough dogs. They look like they run in the pet shop. Lloyd asked Anya what did she think about the dogs, and the facial expression that she gave was hilarious. We knew she wasn't going to like any of them. He talks to the guy at the pet shop and asks if they have any different dogs. He called up someone and let him know that the shelter is having an adoption event. Right when that happened, a man popped up signaling Lloyd, letting him know that there's a new order. So he fakes a stomach ache, and Anya tells Yor that he's going to take a long time in the bathroom. Well, she used a different choice of words, and Lloyd mentioned that she should watch what she says, but it was a good assist. I was laughing through that whole part. I was like, she really just said this. Lloyd leaves, he's in the car, they're giving him information, letting him know that somebody's going to be eliminated, but they needed his skills for something. They have him do what he did earlier in the season, which is disguise himself. He disguised himself as the leader, telling on the guy that they captured. At first, I was surprised. I was like, wait, they caught him that quick? And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot he disguises himself. They got the info that they needed. They said that they're going to be using dogs to blow up that person, which is why earlier in the episode, we seen that guy and the caged dogs. After that, everyone gathers to start planning things out to stop it. Then the scene goes to two guys walking the dogs. And which dog do we see? Bond. I was wondering what was special about this dog. One of the guys goes in to get coffee while the other stays behind to watch the dogs. Bond runs off, stopping the boy from getting hurt from a falling sign. I said, so that's what he can do. He can briefly predict the future. That is so cool, and that this family right here is about to be top tier. Moving along, Anya and Yor at a pet adoption event, looking around at the different pets and to the dogs. Anya's close to the window and she spots Bond. They both look at each other and she sees what he's seeing. What you see is all three of the family members looking at something, which I would assume would be the dog. Anya repeats Anya's family, questioning is this the dog's thoughts. Now you know what's about to come next. She goes across the street to where the guys took the dogs. Even if it's dangerous, she was going to go find that dog. She spots Bond, but also hears the bad guys' plans in the background. Anya tries to leave, but of course, there's always that one extra person that's around or late to the meeting. The guy that spotted Anya let everyone know that she was there and that she heard the plans. Now, the actual real Keith, the leader, was there, was trying to hurt Anya, but luckily, Bond was there. He was not about to let that happen. He bit off the leash. He came to the rescue, but as soon as that guy picked up that metal pipe threatening him, he went from Crypto to Super Dog to Courage the Cowardly Dog. Not saying that Courage isn't a cool dog, but he changed quickly. Yor noticed that Anya wasn't there and she started freaking out, which rightfully so, and hoping that Lloyd would make it out of the bathroom soon, which we all know isn't going to be anytime soon. The scene jumps to Lloyd. He's having a conversation. This is where we start to get a little bit more details. There were animals being experimented on because they wanted them to have terrifyingly high IQs, and those that were no longer needed were sold, which is probably why some of those guys got a good amount of dogs, as well as us knowing now how Bond got his abilities. Back to Anya and Bond. Bond shares another prediction, which is Kevin and them getting a phone call because of the previous events that happened earlier in the episode with Lloyd and that guy telling everything. That was to let her know that that was their way to escape and get out of there. They notice that they're gone and start looking for them. As they escape, Anya is questioning if the dog can see the future or is he a telepath like her. As they dash onto the street, she tells Bond to go to the other building. Her mother's there. She can help out. I don't know, I guess Bond was either too focused or he didn't want to risk it, but he just kept on going forward. Yor notices Anya across the street as she hears her yelling. Anya decides her and Bond are going to save the day. When I tell y'all I could not stop laughing, the dog literally ran around in circles. It did not end up well. They ran right into the bad guys. When Anya was in trouble, Yor came in with the kick to the face. I'm talking about this dude turned into a pinball the way he was bouncing against those walls. Everyone was surprised, including the other dog that was there. He was looking like, what am I even doing here? These dog treats aren't even worth it. I'm not about to help them. After Yor helps Anya, the episode ends there. All I gotta say is great episode. The dog and Anya are a good duo. Everyone played their part in this episode. It was fun and enjoyable to watch. Can't wait to check out the next episode. Comment below, what did you like most about the episode? Thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.